And this next campaign launching on November 1st is not for a board game, but for a component that can help you spruce up your board game nights. And this component is just a simple 2-inch metal coin that can spin on either side, but it can be used for a bunch of different situations, mainly for dice rolling. And although I have seen ideas like this in the past, I think that this is the best design and implementation that I've seen so far. They've managed to fit quite a lot onto this coin, which makes it really useful in a lot of different situations, but it's still very intuitive and distinguishable. And as someone who is a UI designer, I can really appreciate the work that they've put into this, because it's not easy to put so much onto a coin without making it feel cluttered or hard to read. And the way that they managed to accomplish this is through some clever use of colors, characters, and sizing. On the one side of the coin, you have the larger print, which represents the D6, and then you have some smaller print, which represents a D12. So if you ever need to roll a D6 or D12, you just flip this coin to the red side and then spin it and stop with your finger. And then you look at the next number that shows up beside your finger of that type, and that's the number that you rolled. And then we have the other side of the coin, which you can identify with its blue theme, and it has a D4 if you're looking only at the metallic text, and then you're going to include the black text if you want to roll a D8. And then around the edge of the coin, you have your D10 and your D20, and your D10 is going to be using this embossed text, while your D20 is going to be using this engraved text. Another neat feature is that this also has the cardinal directions, north, east, south, and west. And you may not have noticed on the other side, but it also has the different suits of cards. And if you want to see the coin in action, this video shows you exactly how you can use it and how you can get the different results depending on the die that you want to roll. They also have this handy chart here that highlights all the different die options, and if you want to take a look at that, feel free to pause the video now. With all these different options on the coin, it doesn't just work as a die replacement. With a little bit of creativity, you can use it as a stat tracker to track any of your stats, such as your health, or you could also use it as a timer. Whenever you spin this, it spins from 1 to 2 minutes, which is actually a really interesting concept because this will essentially act as a variable timer, which is something that you don't really get with the sand timer. The coin also has a few different holes around the edges, so you can go ahead and turn it into a necklace, or you could put it on display with this stem that will also be offered in the campaign. If this one sounds interesting to you, definitely click to get notified because there will be some limited pledges with different shipment dates. And if you're early enough, you can get this as soon as December of this year. And I have the link to the campaign in the description below.